Welcome to the brand new Weekly Brick YouTube channel, featuring Call of Duty, PS3, Lego, and everything video games. It's awesome. Hey Weekly Brick Watchers, welcome to a special edition episode of our Custom Classes web series. Today we're going to be talking all about zombies, and I have a very special guest here today who's usually not here for anything Call of Duty. You've seen him in Lego videos, you've seen him in Mario videos, you've seen him in Thomas videos, you've seen him in Angry Birds videos recently. So I'm going to give a big shout out to our guest today, Brendan, my brother, who's here today to talk to us about zombies. Say hello, Brendan.
Hey, zombie fans!
So Brendan is here today. He's going to help me explain to all of you about some of the guns and zombies weapons we're going to talk about today. And today's topic is zombies for a kid his age. He's going to be entering middle school. And if you remember, if you were in middle school, if you are in middle school, Call of Duty is different to middle schoolers other than people like me who are older and focus more on the actual stats of the weapons and stuff. I remember when I was young in 5th grade and I used to play Call of Duty, I never really cared about stats. My friends didn't either. They just kind of picked up a gun, and if it fired, it worked for the situation. But as you get older, you start to realize that you kind of can do better if you really focus on the stats and use guns in different situations well. So, I know I did that same sort of format talking about stats in our first video, which focused on multiplayer guns of my custom classes this month. So this video is going to be basically Brendan's take on each gun and why I chose it in these categories. In his mindset as a 5th grader going into middle school, not caring about the stats, when he plays zombies ever so often, he doesn't really care about stats. As long as it fires for him, it works. So we're going to get Brendan's opinion, and we're going to get my opinion, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So let's begin today's episode fully. Okay, so we're going in categories. The top 4 zombies weapons me and Brendan agreed on. We agreed on all of these guns chosen. So we're going to start with number 4 of the top 4 zombies weapons, gun-wise, without any pack-a-punch involved or anything. So we're going to start with the MTAR. So the MTAR is one of my favorites in multiplayer, but it is also one of my favorites in zombies. So just bear with me a moment, because Brendan doesn't really know the names. He's not as he doesn't play Call of Duty as often as I do, so he doesn't know the names. He can't match it with the gun. So I'm going to show him the picture, and it'll probably come to him about what type of zombies weapon this is. So, Brendan, you're going to first tell me why you think the MTAR is a good zombies weapon and should be in this category.
Can I just comment on it?
Sure, let's go.
You know that mode with, like, when you buy the gun in first-person mode, why does it look so big? And why does it look so big, and then when you look at a picture, it looks so small?
Well, the picture is small because they're taking this picture that we're showing right now. It's from the Call of Duty Wiki, which is a great website. They're taking it from the actual game, so of course it's from a TV or some sort of output device, so that's why it's small. But let's go to the matter at hand. Why do you think the MTAR deserves to be on the top 4 list of regular zombies guns?
It's great even without the pack-a-punch. If you're, like, in situations when you're, like, in a corner and then, like, there's a whole herd coming, you don't have to worry because you can just move around in the corner and shoot everywhere.
I want to give you an example of what he said, because that's on point. When I do zombies alone in a custom game setting on Town, part of Green Run, on Survival, by myself, I usually camp, if you want to call it that, in the area above the bar where the mystery box usually spawns out of, and there's the quick revive between whatever rounds. Usually the mystery box disappears on me about round 6. It might disappear farther into the game or shorter than that. It just depends on the use, I believe, of how much quick revive you use. But all that aside, let me tell you a story. I had the MTAR, and this wasn't even Pack-a-Punch yet or anything because I didn't have 5,000 points and I couldn't get to the Pack-a-Punch. So, what I had was the MTAR. I luckily got it out of the mystery box, and there was a herd of zombies. I think it was around 13 or 14. The highest I honestly got was, I don't know if 20 or 21. I remember maybe I got up to 21. I'm getting better as I go. So the more you play, the better you get, and the ranking system you go up. So that's a pro about Black Ops 2 Zombies. But when I was in that situation, when I heard the zombies were coming up the stairs, you also know that near the stairs is a little window, and Brendan knows that area. When you're going up the stairs to the quick revive in town, there is a window where they come out of as well. And on the bottom bar, there is a door to the far left, and there's a door in the center. Thankfully, there's no door on the right. So zombies come out of all three of those directions, and they also fall from the hole in the roof of the bar. And also the window that's to the left and is on the same side as the quick revive machine. You know where that is.
Yes.
So they come out of the bar. It's a great place to camp, but later in the game it's going to be treacherous and dangerous to do because it's going to be filled with zombies, especially since they're coming out of all directions from the bottom of the bar to the top. So when you have the MTAR, you're in a good shape, especially if you're around round 20 or 21-ish. You'll do great with the MTAR. So that's why I agree with Brendan where he says that it does not need to be pack-a-punched just yet, but as you'll see later in the video, it does make a good gun pack-a-punched, but even if it's not, it'll still get you out of sticky situations. So the RPD, let me just pull up a picture of the RPD. I don't know if Brendan has seen the RPD that much, but it's all over the internet and YouTube as a great gun. I know the great Syndicate Project uses it a lot, I believe, especially in this Nuketown Zombies video. He's a great zombies player, and I give a lot of credit to my aspirations into zombies from him because he is the best zombies player, I believe, out there right now. So let me pull up this pic. Pick. And, yeah. So, I think Brendan has seen it once or twice.
Yes, I have.
He watches Syndicate as well. So we've seen him use this in, Nuketown Zombies, which I don't have because I'm not a Season Pass owner, so I'm kind of regretting not getting the Season Pass. But anyway, Brendan's gonna tell us his opinion on the RPD right now.
I haven't seen it that much often, so I don't have really anything to say.
Okay, that's fine. I'll talk about it. The RPD is heavy to carry around. It can be cumbersome in that sense, but
it takes forever to reload.
It does take a while to reload, even when it's pack-a-punched. It opens. You gotta put the magazine in. It's a long process, but I mean, look at it. As per Call of Duty Wiki, it has a high rate of fire, it has low recoil, but it has clean iron sights and a 100-round magazine. So it's a pretty good gun, and statistic-wise, especially in multiplayer, it's good as well.
That, which was in the first Call of Duty Black Ops.
That's amazing. But, actually, what you're thinking of is the M60, which was a great multiplayer gun in Black Ops, which is one of my favorites, and I did well in Black Ops with that. But they're very similar. But this gun really will save your behind, especially if you're in that same town situation, or even farm. Farm is the best place to use the RPD, because farm is a hard map, but not as hard as Bus Depot, which we will talk about in a couple of minutes. Number 2, I don't think I need to show Brendan a picture. He knows the Executioner. It's a great pistol for situations.
Oh, it is. I have it.
And that's why it's on number 2 on our top 4 list. Brendan, explain to us why you like the Executioner.
It's useful, and if you could actually take down a herd with it, with just a pistol.
He's right. You can take down a herd. It's very useful in town and farm. If you do get it, I don't think you get it as much. Bus Depot, I have yet to get the Executioner in the mystery box, but Executioner, although it takes a while to reload, you can pack-a-punch it, and it won't take a while to reload, and it's very useful indeed. Number 1, the top 4 zombies weapons without pack-a-punch, without anything, has to be the ray gun for us. Brendan, why do you like the ray gun so much?
Because you can fire everywhere, it'll hit the nearest zombie, and you
Exactly.
don't really have to have that much experience.
Exactly. I know many are saying that in Black Ops 2 it's a little different, that it doesn't hit directly, it goes through the zombie. I don't see that. I think it works just like it does in Black Ops. I haven't used it in World at War because I don't have the map pack in which you can unlock the ray gun in World at War.
It turns red then blue?
Yes. When you pack-a-punch the ray gun, it becomes the Porter's X2 ray gun. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But ray gun, honestly, nobody can't like it. It's just so much fun. There's a following. I mean, people make clay models, Lego models of the ray gun. It's like a freakish obsession with a great gun. Okay, so ray gun number 1. Alright, most useful
does it look
weapon other than a gun has to be the monkey bomb. And I'm going to let Brendan explain to me in his own words how the monkey bomb works. And most of you probably know. So Brendan, how do you think the monkey bomb, which is also known as the symbol monkey, works?
There's dynamite on the back of it. You line it up.
Yeah.
You throw it somewhere.
Yeah.
All the zombies go there, and you can kill all the ones that are coming towards it. And the ones that got to the circle blow up. What
I love about the monkey bomb is that the zombies are so stupid that they're distracted by the sound of it. I know Nikolai in classic Black Ops, hold on a sec, hates it, the song. But there's a lot of crazy history behind the monkey bomb. I know if you play Black Ops and you explore the Easter eggs and stuff, you'll understand where the monkey bomb came to be.
Easter egg in transit when you go through the cornfield.
Oh yes, we all know that one. The transit, the Easter egg in Farm, which is getting notched there on Taunton in the cornfields. I've yet to really successfully do that. I mean, I was so close, but the denizens that jump on your face are the dumbest things ever. I hate them, hate them, hate them, hate them.
Are they monkeys?
No, they're denizens. We don't know what they are, honestly, but they suck. Okay, I'm just gonna say that.
What if they were zombie giant spiders?
Let's go back to the monkey bomb. The zombies get distracted by the music. They all hurtle around in a circle. You could shoot them while they're distracted, or especially when you're later in the rounds. You could get a whole herd around the monkey bomb. It will explode. It will take most of them out, if not get them into crawlers, or you could just shoot them all out while they're distracted by the stupid music. Yes?
Who think this is a cool idea? Giant zombie spiders.
Well, actually, a similar idea was posed to Activision about doing zombie dinosaurs, but we'll have to wait and see. You never know what they're going to be planning, because Black Ops 2 map packs are starting, probably the first one will be in January, and they'll start coming out next year. Or
instead of those things that look like monkeys jumping on you, they can be giant bugs that jump on you.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Bus Depot. Bus Depot survival on your own is a manly man's challenge, because there is no perks whatsoever. You're limited to one mystery box.
Revive.
Not even revive. Some rounds you don't get revive. I don't think in survival, it depends if you go on solo player or custom games, you don't get a revive. So my favorite gun to use in tough situations in survival, Bus Depot on your own or with friends, is the M8A1, which is one of my favorites for multiplayer as well. But I'm going to show it to Brendan. And Brendan, why do you think this is such a useful gun in situations of Bus Depot? So why do you think it's useful in that sense?
You can, it's like that gun that, it's one of those guns that you go, put it in, until you
it's an assault rifle, yeah.
You can shoot one corner, then the middle, and then the other corner.
Exactly. He's right. What the M8A1 is useful for, since it's an assault rifle, it's not going to be as powerful and in that sense as a submachine gun, which is always useful for Bus Depot. But in that sense, it is useful. You get it a lot in the mystery box, so if you stick with it, you'll be okay. You don't make it as high as the rounds usually in Bus Depot on your own, but get a couple of friends and it should be fun. Yes?
Can I tell them my favorite gun in transit in Bus Depot?
Okay, Brendan's gonna explain to us his favorite gun in Bus Depot.
I don't know what it's called, but when you go outside of that place, it's to the right near that mist where they come out. It's a shotgun.
Is that the Remington with
Yes.
the colored? Yes, the Remington. I talked about that. We're not going to go as in depth because I talked about that yesterday. Great shotgun. Okay, so now that we're so positive with all the positive
really
guns,
like
I hear Ryan in the background. Him from Thomas videos. We're going to talk about the top 3 worst zombies weapons. Zombies weapons we don't like. Number 3, I'm kind of upset that I have to put this on the list, but because I found it, I kind of fell in love with this gun yesterday, playing survival on farm. It was very useful, but it's not the best gun. It's the Olympia. I'm sorry for those of you who probably like the Olympia.
It was very useful to that map called 5 in the first one.
Yes, it was useful in 5. However, it becomes less of a useful gun as you progress because it just, in my opinion, I know it's a dual weld shotgun that it has that is retrospect. It's better in the earlier rounds, but it's on number. Yes, it does take a lot long to reload, but it's on number 3 of this worst gun. It's not the worst gun. If I was gonna grade it out of 100%, I'd probably give it a 75 out of 100, which is not bad. Which is not bad. Which is not bad. So which is not bad. So number 2. Our worst zombies weapons is the RPG. The RPG is useful in multiplayer and campaign, but not in zombies. Explain why.
Is only meant for campaign.
Exactly. It's only designated for certain situations in campaign and multiplayer. It can be useful to take out herds in like round 10. Giant herds. But even giant herds, if they turn to crawlers, then what's the sense?
When you pack a punch it, it's the same exact thing.
Yeah, I usually am unlucky and I get the RPG when I'm in a corner with a mystery box and herds are coming. It's not useful because then it's one shot, reload, and all that stuff. So, sadly, RPG, if I was going to grade you out of 100%, you would get a 60. You're not the best. You're not the best.
Now let's go to
the worst gun ever in zombies history. I know Syndicate Project, a lot of channels already put it up, weapon reviews as it being one of the worst. But War Machine, come on. It's supposed to be a grenade launcher. It bounces off the zombies. It will end up killing you because the grenade will bounce to you. It only takes out so many limited zombies. Brendan will explain what it's like. Let's explain what it's like.
You can just bounce them off the zombies in 2 hits, but then you gotta reload, and then you gotta do it again, and then you gotta reload.
Exactly. It is. At first, I thought it was gonna be so useful, but
it looks useful.
It looked great. It's called the War Machine.
Don't judge it. Here's a thing.
Don't judge a book by its cover. But in the bad sense, because it looked great, physically, in that sense, but it didn't work out. So now we're gonna conclude the video with the top 4 pack-a-punched guns, and most of the guns that we said are the top 4 zombies weapons made it on the list. Number 4 is the S12. When it becomes a synthetic, doesn't. I told you my love affair with the S12 yesterday on our custom classes video, so I'm not going to really talk about it. You use the S12, Pack-a-Punch especially. Both guns are good, either Pack-a-Punched or not. You use the S12, you'll be good. You'll be definitely good. Alright? Number 3 is the Executioner. When it becomes the Voice of Justice, helps you a heck load. When herds are coming and you have to be running, you use the Voice of Justice. You might even get 2 or 3 out with one shot. The reload time decreases, so it's really fast and efficient, and it has a larger range of fire, better and accurate when you pack-a-punch it. Number 2 is the ray gun. Of course, when it becomes the Porter's X2 ray gun. Brendan, explain to us what you like about a pack-a-punched ray gun.
It's very powerful.
Very powerful indeed. Some might say it looks identical to a ray gun even when it's pack-a-punch, but still, it's very powerful. It gets the job done, and who cannot say they like the ray gun? It's an exclusive wonder weapon to Black Ops Zombies, Black Ops 2 Zombies, World of War Zombies, all zombies. Everybody loves it.
Why didn't you put Wonder Weapon in your worst stuff?
Well, the Wonder Weapon, which you're referring to, the wind-like gun that's built in transit, since I have not yet to do that, I'm not going to consider that part of this. But number one, the best gun in Zombies Pack-a-Punch is the MTAR when it becomes the Malevolent Toxonomic Atomized Redeemer. It's great. I pack-a-punched it.
I think you know what he's trying to say.
Yes, I pack-a-punched it. I went back to the bar area, the top of the bar, in town, and once again, I was able to get out of the stickiest situations.
I tried to pack-a-punch it once, but
yes, Brendan did try to pack-a-punch the MTAR.
Was standing in the lava.
Yes, in the lava.
I had no revive, so I died.
He died. He did not understand the trick, which I had to explain to him afterwards, of you have to jump.
My friend had the same situation. He said he saved up so hard and then he died.
You need to jump. Remember that, guys. You need to jump to get to the pack-a-punch machine in town. So thank you, Brendan, for coming. We had fun.
Thank you.
And next episode, maybe we'll have another guest star. We'll talk more about some Call of Duty stuff. Alright, so catch you all later. Sorry about the disturbances in the background. We got a silly little brother over here. Alright, catch you all later. Bye.